Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your agenda-free news. I'm Jerome Hughes, the creator and host of the channel. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of uploads and updates. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm pretty sure you all have heard about Kevin Smith, slamming Warner Brothers Discovery about their decisions to go ahead and scrap Batgirl, and then at the same time still releasing the Flash. Okay, so he calls it, as it says here, baffling. All right, so I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm just going to share the different parts of it. It says here, like, it's an incredibly bad look to cancel the Latina Batgirl movie. He said, I don't give an ish if the movie was absolute effing dog-ish. I guarantee you that it wasn't. The two directors who directed that movie did a couple of episodes of Miss Marvel, and it was a wonderful effing show, and they had more money to do Batgirl than they had to do an episode of Miss Marvel and stuff. All right, so we can see that he's pretty upset about this whole move, and quite frankly, the audience, the fans, we don't care. Okay, we just simply don't care. And also, I could have sworn that he's a director or producer and actor as well, but he's not a CEO of a major film company. At least that I know of. That's a billion-dollar conglomerate like Warner Brothers and Discovery. So if he has issues with that, then that's on him. He might have opinions, but at the same time, he can't dictate the project, let alone criticize the move of the CEO. That's David Zaslav we're talking about here, the man who's not afraid to fire anybody. Okay, if he sees that, he's coming up to you asking you, what do you have to bring to the table? What does your project have to do to help this company make money? If you don't have anything that's reliable or good enough or nothing at all, he's firing you right then and there, and not and able to go home sleeping well at night. All right, so he then went on a tangent and everything, talking about that, how is the test screen. He's heard that the reports that the reports were irredeemable about Batgirl from the test screening reviews and all of that. And he's also said that that's the film is like dog poop or whatever. And he noted that even if the movie didn't look so the greatest, now that there's a handful of DC series that air on the CW. Oh, that's interesting. He got the nerve to talk, because I could have sworn that the DC project that he had before also got canceled. That he got a lot of nerve to say that right there, right? And it's like his project was canceled, so he can't say squat. But moving along, okay? So he also stated that he loves the CW shows, but the CW shows have their budgetary constraints and stuff, and he said it shows. And it said Batgirl looked too cheap because it was a $90 million movie. I actually still think that's a $100 million movie. And then how could you make a cheap looking $90 million movie? It looks slightly better than an episode of Arrow. Then why can't we see that? Well, simply because of the fact that it most likely wasn't a really good story. Right now, Kevin Smith's talking about how a movie looks, the budget and everything. We're concerned about the story itself. Okay? We want a good story. We also want something that's not doing any virtue signaling either. And the fact of the matter is that he's commenting on this and not actually talking about or trying to figure out if the quality is good enough. Then it baffles me. And it's like, this dude is often criticizing projects or promoting other projects and everything that back then in the 90s, people thought that he was a part of the anti-establishment. And come to find out later on, he is the establishment. Him and a lot of other celebrities too. Okay, and it's like he says, he goes further to say this is the baffling thing. He said, I don't give an S about how bad the Batgirl movie is. Nobody in that movie is complicated or has anything in their real life. Now he's using the emotional reach. Okay, he's using the emotional argument that they had jobs, they had families, they have lives that they got to support themselves and their families with as well. I could have sworn that they already been paid. They were still getting paid for the movie itself. They got contracts that they've signed and stuff that should guarantee that they're getting paid money, not unless it's broke out in news that they aren't. Okay, so I could have I'm pretty sure Michael Keaton got his check. I could have sworn that lead actress who plays Batgirl is getting her check, along with the directors too. And it's no, yes, we understand that with the release and everything, they're supposed to get more money, but then again, they're still getting paid. Okay, and it's a lot of people who are a part of the Hollywood establishment, or as I say, the Hollywood elites and everything, they're really getting afraid. They're really becoming afraid right now, especially with the recession coming. Matter of fact, I actually think we're in a recession too, but that's here or there. They're scared about the fact that they're not going to have any work. And it's David Zaslav, he's actually doing something, unlike other CEOs of other major companies. And it's a lot of people don't like it. We don't like the fact that, people got to lose their jobs over it just to cut back and save them the money, billions of dollars. But the thing is, no one's talking about the fact that under Ann Sarnoff, a lot of money was wasted. Nobody's talking about that. And if that hadn't happened, if they didn't take it the direction for the DC films that they're taking right now, none of this would be happening. Warner Brothers wouldn't even be merging with Discovery and everything, and it wouldn't be under David Zaslav right now. If y'all actually took the course and kept listening to the fans, giving the fans what they want, what we want, none of this would have happened. They still had their jobs. But instead, they're going ahead and decided to take Ann Sarnoff's lead, and Ann Sarnoff decided to go ahead and kill off Superman and Batman, and then just go ahead and then have Supergirl and Batgirl to replace them. That's not what the fans want. That's why Walter, and also it's a good thing that, people are starting to see this because David Zaslav is giving us what we want. Okay? At the end of the day, the fans, us, are the customers. So Kevin Smith, if you call yourself a fan and everything, then you better just go ahead and just get with the program or get out. And it's a lot of these elites in the Hollywood establishment and stuff, they're not seeing the fact, they're not listening to the fans. Kevin Feige, he also was upset about this move, but we don't care. Let him mess up Marvel. All right. And then this got me wondering what exactly is Bob Chapek thinking right now, or does he have planned? I'm curious to see that in the coming future. It could be weeks or months, or even later on this year and going into the next year and stuff, for us to see that plan into fruition. Okay. But other than that, it's I'm actually pretty happy about, still happy about the fact that David Zaslav's taken a direction and made the decision that no other CEO or any executive in Hollywood is willing to make. It shows not only the fact that, I can't even just describe him as brave. I'm just going to call him that dude. He's that dude that's not scared of anything. He's that dude that's not scared of anyone. He's that dude who don't care what other people think about him. And that's the kind of leader that the fans would need right now. Okay? And I hope Alan Horn is also prone to go ahead and, providing support and ideas and stuff to help him make his decisions. All right. And also Kevin Smith, his show was his project for his DC project was canceled and scrapped and stuff. And he's about to have season 2 of Masters of the Universe. It's not He-Man Masters of the Universe. No, it's just Masters of the Universe. Let him continue with his woke folly, because I guarantee you the ratings for that show is going to be much lower than the ratings from season 1, parts 1 and 2. Why? Because there's going to be less people who's going to watch it and not like it. As a matter of fact, there's going to be less people watching it, period. I'm one of them. Didn't see season 1 because I already knew what was going to happen, because I followed all the leads about him constantly lying about the leaks and stuff that's been put out there, saying all the leaks are true. They're not true. They're rumors. They're false news. And they're also taking it out on YouTubers and everything. We're kind of find out when they watched it, the leaks turned out to be right. The leaks turned out to be true. The rumors were true. So As far as Kevin Smith's concerned, we simply don't care. We're just going to wait for Zaslav to keep making his moves and see what the results would be. All right. So if you all enjoyed what I shared and talked about on this at this time, please let me know in the comments. And also, if there's anywhere that I was incorrect about anything, or I went wrong or anything, please let me know in the comments. And also, if you agree with what I said, also share that in the comments as well. And if you want to have any thoughts to add to it, let me know in the comments too. And if you haven't done so, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future updates. And also share this video if you enjoyed it. Please smash the like button. And also share this video everywhere with your friends and family on social media. Until then, peace.